Hello everyone, and it's Mr. Burns here, and I'm just going to do a let's play of SimCity 4. So this is really just to, as this is my first gameplay video, first gameplay video that I've done for a very long time anyway. This is just like to get me into it, and yeah, we're looking at SimCity 4, which is basically where you build your own city, and yeah, you can build like different kinds of cities, like farming cities, industrial cities, low density cities where it's just like houses, and high density where it's like massive skyscrapers and anything in between. So it's basically like a sandbox kind of game where you can build any kind of city that you want, really, and the sky's the limit. So now you start off, you have these different regions. Now, quite a few different regions. At the moment we're in the Timbuktu region, which is the default region here. And as you can see, I've created quite a few cities. So you can see I've created quite a few different regions here. For example, this one. Let's just wait for that to load. So as you can see, I've just made a start on this one, created a few cities there. So yeah, you'll notice there's these different squares. These are called tiles, and each one of these is an individual town or city. So you can see you've got there's different sizes of tiles as well. So what we're going to do, just going to create a new region here, and I'm going to name this what shall I name this? Do you know what? I'm just gonna call this random ass shit, because I really can't think of a better name right now. So there we go, random ass shit. And yeah, we've got quite a few different tiles, some small tiles, some medium, and some large tiles. So a good mix of different tile sizes. So we're just going to jump in, and I think we'll probably start right in the top left corner here. Actually, let's start here, because this is a nice small tile just to get us started. So while this is loading, I'm just going to talk about the game. So yeah, I've been playing this game since I was about 13 years old. It's a very, very old game, came out in 2003, but a lot of people on YouTube are still playing this game, which is nice to see. Have been other city building games after this as well. So they've got SimCity Societies, and then you've got SimCity 2013, which is like a remake, but that kind of didn't go down well because the city sizes that you could create were very small. So although it does have better graphics in this game, but much smaller building area, so that game didn't go down very well. But there is a game now called City Skylines, which is kind of like SimCity 2013 but better. So it's like 3D and everything, and like you can view, even like on that game you can view like individual people on that game as well, and you can see there's like cars on the road and stuff. So yeah, this is going to take a while to create this city because it's a new region. So yeah, so I'm just going to pause the what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically fill up the region with different cities, different towns, villages, cities, and then just, you know, yeah, so fill it all up. So each episode is probably going to be a different city. So I'm just going to pause this game. While this is loading, I'm just going to pause the game and come back to you guys. Okay, so the city's finally loaded. Now you have all these like different terrain options to like lower the terrain, and you can make mountains, hills, and valleys and stuff. But I'm just gonna, for sake of convenience, I'm just gonna plant a few trees, put in a few animals, because I don't really want to spend much time on this city. It's just a small tile, and it's just the first city. So animals, there we go. And yeah, we're basically gonna dive in. I'm just gonna call this farm fill. I'm gonna go on easy difficulty. This is basically gonna be a farm town. So it's basically gonna be farms pretty much everywhere. So I'm not looking to do much with this city. So just gonna lay a road like that. And build a bit of housing. So have these different zones. So you've got residential, commercial, and industrial. And this demand bar thing at the bottom tells you what demand, how much demand you need for each. Just going to build a small sort of housing area, really. Maybe a few shops as well. There we go. And yeah, the rest of this is going to be pretty much just farmland. Also need some power as well. As this is a small city, I'm just going to plonk down a couple of wind turbines. And there we go. Nothing fancy, just... Yep. Connect some of these streets up, so there we go, that's that one. Maybe do a street down there. And one down there. Split these farms up a bit. Might join those up, because why not? Oops, why am I using the one way? Oh shit, I clicked the one way thing, my mistake. So yeah, you can join up the roads to the neighbouring city, and then you can do like deals so that you can exchange power, water, and also it's just going to put this into high speed, so you can see everything. Develop. You can see our money down here. So we started off with a lot of money because we were on easy difficulty, but you can see our monthly income is currently 117 and our monthly expenses are currently 150. So ideally you want your monthly income to be higher than your monthly expenses. So just going to wait for all these farms to develop. Saying industry needs room to expand, but this is not an industry town, this is a farm town. Might have zoned a bit too much commercial there. Probably not going to need all that, so might just plonk down some houses instead. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pull up a chair and settle in. And we do have a little bit of extra money to spare, so we might just plonk down an elementary school. Let's plonk it down there in that spare thing. So we can adjust the funding on this, so we don't need all that bus funding. You can see there's a green ring, so we can reduce that, just so it's covering just about everyone, but I can probably reduce the funding on that a bit as well, because there's barely anyone at this school, because we're only in like a tiny little village. So how much does it cost for a police station? Monthly cost 125. So yeah, we can probably afford a little police station as well. Why not? Just chuck that in. And we're still making a little bit of money every month. So always try to get these balanced out before I leave the city. Because, you know, if I'm making loads of money, if I'm losing money and I exit a city, I feel like, you know, that's kind of not really sustainable, if you see what I mean. Whereas if I leave a city and there's like loads, we're making much more income than we're spending, then I feel like, you know, we could have given them a few extra services, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Just a basic village to start off with. So I'm just going to exit and save to the region. Okay guys, so that concludes our first episode. So if you want to see more of these videos, then comment below. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a like, and yeah, make sure to subscribe as well. But yeah, and it's been a very short video, but this is just going to get us off the ground, and yeah, so thanks very much for watching guys. See you later.